Hello and welcome to Fluent English, the podcast. I'm Sunny, your guide for today. In this episode, we will practice 100 daily routine English sentences. These sentences are short, simple, and easy to remember. Listen carefully. Repeat after me. Speak slowly and clearly. This practice will help you build confidence in everyday English. Let's get started. Here are the 100 daily routine English sentences. Now with tips on how to build fluency and make learning easier integrated throughout the list. This is perfect for a podcast format where you can read the tip, then the sentences, and have the listener practice. Morning routine. I wake up at 7 o'clock. I turn off my alarm. I stretch in bed. I go to the bathroom. I use the toilet. I brush my teeth. I wash my face. I take a shower. I dry myself with a towel. I get dressed. Fluency tip number 1. Speak aloud. Don't just listen. Repeat each sentence immediately after you hear it. This trains your mouth and brain to produce the sounds and rhythms of English naturally. I put on my clothes. I comb my hair. I make breakfast. I eat cereal with milk. I drink a glass of water. I make my bed. I put on my shoes. I grab my bag. I leave the house. I walk to the bus stop. Midday routine. I arrive at work. I start my computer. I check my emails. I read the news. I drink a cup of coffee. Fluency. Tip number 2. Focus on the phrases. Instead of learning single words like drink or eat, learn whole phrases like I drink a cup of coffee or I eat lunch. This makes it easier to use the language in real conversations. I talk to my colleagues. I have a meeting. I eat lunch at 12:30. I eat a sandwich and an apple. I go for a short walk. I finish my work. I answer the phone. I send an important email. I take a short break. I listen to music. I read a book. I drink another cup of coffee. I talk about my weekend plans. I leave the office. I walk to the train station. Afternoon routine. I arrive home from work. I change my clothes. I relax on the sofa. I check social media. I call my family. Fluency. Tip number 3. Use the language. Try to say these sentences out loud as you do the actual activity. For example, when you get home, say, I arrive home from work. This connects the language directly to your life. I watch a TV show. I do some chores. I do some chores. I do the laundry. I do the laundry. I fold the clean clothes. I fold the clean clothes. I put them away. I put them away. I do the dishes. I do the dishes. I clean the kitchen counter. I clean the kitchen counter. I vacuum the floor. I vacuum the floor. I water the plants. I water the plants. I take out the trash. I take out the trash. I go to the supermarket. I go to the supermarket. I buy groceries. I buy groceries. I prepare dinner. I prepare dinner. I chop the vegetables. I chop the vegetables. I cook pasta. I cook pasta. Evening routine. I eat dinner with my family. I eat dinner with my family. We talk about our day. We talk about our day. I wash the dishes. I wash the dishes. I load the dishwasher. I load the dishwasher. I take a walk outside. I take a walk outside. Fluency. Tip number 4. Don't fear mistakes. It's okay to make mistakes. The most important thing is to try to speak. As you practice, your fluency and accuracy will improve naturally over time. I go to the gym. I go to the gym. I do some exercise. I do some exercise. I listen to a podcast. I listen to a podcast. I read a book before bed. I read a book before bed. I watch a movie. I watch a movie. I call a friend. I call a friend. I study English. I study English. I do my homework. I do my homework. I listen to slow English stories. I listen to slow English stories. I write in my journal. I write in my journal. I prepare my clothes for tomorrow. I prepare my clothes for tomorrow. I pack my bag. I pack my bag. I put my phone on charge. I put my phone on charge. I lock the door. I lock the door. I turn off the lights. I turn off the lights. Nighttime routine. I go to my bedroom. I go to my bedroom. I put on my pajamas. I put on my pajamas. I get into bed. I get into bed. I read a few pages. I read a few pages. I think about my day. I think about my day. Fluency. Tip number 5. Create your own sentences. Use these sentences as a foundation. Now, try to describe your own unique daily routine using the same vocabulary and sentence structures. This makes the language personal and helps you remember it. I close my eyes. I close my eyes. I try to fall asleep. I try to fall asleep. I breathe deeply. I breathe deeply. I listen to the sounds outside. I listen to the sounds outside. I dream about my vacation. I dream about my vacation. I sleep for 8 hours. I sleep for 8 hours. I turn off my phone. I turn off my phone. I set my alarm for the morning. I set my alarm for the morning. I use the bathroom one more time. I use the bathroom one more time. I drink some water. I drink some water. I get comfortable. I get comfortable. I say goodnight to my family. I say goodnight to my family. I turn on a fan. I turn on a fan. I fall asleep quickly. I fall asleep quickly. I sleep soundly until morning. I sleep soundly until morning. Great job. Building fluency and making learning easy are key goals for any language learner. Here are some extra tips to help you get the most out of your daily routine practice. Extra tips for fluency and easy learning. Immerse yourself. Try to surround yourself with English as much as possible. Change your phone's language, listen to English music or podcasts, and watch TV shows in English with subtitles. The more you hear and see the language, the more natural it will feel. Practice speaking aloud. Even when you're alone, speak the sentences out loud. Don't just read them in your head. This trains your mouth and brain to produce the sounds and rhythms of English. Try repeating the sentences after a native speaker in a podcast to work on your pronunciation. Focus on phrases, not just words. Learning whole phrases like I wake up at s or I get dressed is more effective than learning single words. This helps you understand how words connect and are used in natural conversation. Don't fear mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. The most important thing is to speak and practice. Don't worry about perfect grammar or pronunciation at this stage. Focus on communicating your ideas. Be consistent. A little bit every day is much better than a lot once a week. Spend 10 to 15 minutes each day practicing these sentences. Consistency builds a habit and keeps the language fresh in your mind. Create your own sentences. After you've practiced the provided sentences, try to create your own. Think about your own daily routine and describe it using the vocabulary you've learned. This makes the language personal and memorable. So, this video provides a helpful path for English learners to build fluency and confidence. How to go from beginner to fluent in English. You have just practiced 100 daily routine English sentences with me. Keep listening, keep repeating, and your English will improve every day. Thank you for joining me here on Fluent English, the podcast. I'm Sunny, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye for now.